Hello guys, what's up? Today's lecture will be what is liquidity. Let's jump straight to it. So liquidity is buy side and sell side. Yeah, here. What is buy side? Seller stops. Sell side is buyer stops. Buy side liquidity. When people short, logically they will put their stops above the highs, right? You enter here, your stop will be above the high, and then etc. Sell side, the opposite one. When you long, your stop loss will become below the low, and etc. That is sell side liquidity, and this is buy side liquidity. We also got internal and external liquidity. Internal liquidity is key levels, mainly FVGs, order blocks, breakers, and all the PDRAs from IST himself. External liquidity is highs and lows, and every high and low have liquidity below it and above it. Because why? Because people put their stops above them. What the fuck, did you forgot? No. So yes, market moves like this from internal to external and vice versa. And this is the whole cycle, which is the unlimited shit. Like that, when you take a high, you come to key level. And you see it right now in the charts. So let's dive in because it's better to be right there. So let's just make two lines, buy side and sell and sell side. So what we got below lows? We got sell side liquidity. So here was swept sell side liquidity in order to go up. This is a turtle soup. So right here on this low, also this low have liquidity. Every low have liquidity below it because there will be people longing it or shorting if it's high. So yes, every high is a liquidity point, and what I mean by high is just a candle, and if this candle has two candles next to it forming a swing point, this becomes a high, and above this you have liquidity. So once I invert the scale, this will be a low, and you have a sell side here, and here is a buy side liquidity. So basically that's the liquidity above and below all the structure. So the next thing was internal and external range liquidity. So what it is, as I said, key levels. And what we mainly do once we sweep, this is external range liquidity, and we go back to internal. Why? Because these are imbalanced areas. There's inefficiencies. So here we have to bring buy side liquidity in order to fill this sell side imbalance. So here we have to bring a buy side liquidity in order to fill the sell side imbalance. And here is the opposite. We have a buy side breakout. We form a buy side imbalance. So we need a sell side, and this week includes sell side when we drop and buy side when we go up. And we fill this imbalance with with sell side liquidity and go up again. So here and right here you'll see the perfect example, which is what we have: internal range liquidity. We break above this, and once we break the external, we go back to internal, then back to external, then back to internal. And the other internal is not only the gap, it's the OB right here. So this key level is also internal range liquidity, also the FVG. And like that, the markets move perfectly. Once you take external, you go back to internal, which is this OB, this FVG. But in order to get better entries, try to implement the 50%. This will reduce the chances of using this side of the gap right here, and you want to enter below this side of the gap, below the 50% in order to go up. But once you flip the low that took the high, let me just say it like that for now, you make that, you hit a key level right here, and once you flip this low, took out this high, so once you flip this with an FVG, now you will wait to see internal fill in the FVG, OB, breaker, whatever, and then your external will be below because the low flow is flipped, not the high. And this will be in future lectures, but for now, grasp it if you can. If you can't, yeah, just have some patience. So let's take another look. What we do here, we take external range, we go back to internal, which is this FVG. Also, this can be called as an OB, and we go back here, rebalance the inefficiencies, and our next target can be this low and the next lows. Also, if you see, this is another big external range which we got here. That's why we got back to fill the imbalances. And whatever chart you see, gold. What does gold do? We take external, we go back to this internal. We take this, now we can go back to this OB on here, one more buy side candle, and we make a buy side delivery breakout, forming an FEG. It will wait for go down and right up, or if we flip the low, this low caused the break of this high. So if we flip this with an FEG, a big push down, we can wait for rebalance of this FEG, maybe another key level right here in premium, 50% above it, and right down until the next half after PDA is met. And basically, this is everything you have to know. I hope it was good for you. If it was not, if it was fast or whatever, I want to know in the comment section. I will wait for you. And this is a trade that I'm writing right now. What do I see? Why did I enter right there? Now we have external range liquidity, which rebalanced an FEG. So this is intermediate term high, which have to be rejected if we are bearish. That's why I just wanted to see a close-up of making a real turtle soup, so you understand what it is in the next lectures. And next, wait for a defense to occur. And how does it occur? We had to flip this in order to become an OB, and what we did, we rejected it and we had a range here. So I wanted to see this range taken out and wait for the new, for our open, which is here, open high, soup at 12:30, a new 30 minutes candle open high, and just entry right there, writing it right from here. My stop is on break even. This is just for the aesthetic lookout for 1000 unlimited RR. So yes, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and see you in the next lecture, which will be about what is turtle soup, and credits to Romeo TPT for that. Also, like the video, subscribe, comment down below, give me ideas what the next videos should be. If you have a good idea, I can make it. Thank you.